Hi, Mikael here. How has your week been since the last video last week? From up the mountain where I was just about to head down this black run and talking about living on the edge. I hope you have taken up my invitation and being on the edge a bit this week, trying things that are just a little bit out of your comfort zone, just pushing those boundaries, because as I said, that is what we're here to do basically. However, this week I'm in a completely different place. I'm not on my edge here at all, really. I'm in a very comfortable place. I'm in one of my two favorite cafes in the village where I live, and this is where I come down to write my books. And you can probably see why. This is actually a vineyard with a cafe attached to it, and it's very inspiring for me to sit here and look over these views and enjoy a coffee and do some writing. And this week I want to talk a little bit more about time, because I am in this process of writing this book, and it's about a third of the way by now. And I wanted to share something I discovered or rediscovered this week about time. And it's one of my favorite books. A book by Michael Ende, who became really famous for his story, a children's story, The Never Ending Story. My favorite one of his books is Momo. And you may have heard about it already. It's quite old. It was written back in early 1970s. And there's a film made of it, a very sort of basic film that you can find on YouTube under the same name, free to watch, called Momo. And I really invite you to watch that or read the book. Or if you already have, maybe find it again, because there's something really profound in that book about time. And although it is kind of a children's story, it definitely has some very, very deep, you could say, hidden meanings. It is not really hidden, it's pretty obvious when you watch it, about time and how time seems to take over people's lives in this story, and the kind of the background with that. And there's this girl, Momo, who just has this incredible power that in a way she's not even aware of herself, but it's just that ability to listen to people and love people. And it is through that ability that she solves a problem at the end of the day, and people get all the time back that they lost to the, well, let's call it the time thieves, who have set up this time savings bank, where they are saving up all the time you're saving. And I'm not going to tell too much more about that story. I really just encourage you to go and watch it. Momo, that's M-O-M-O. And I just wanted, because I have put a bit of that into my book, and I just wanted to read to you just a couple of things that really stood out for me. And one of them is where Momo, she actually gets to the source of time, believe it or not. She gets to where time originates. And she asks the man there, now, where does time come from? And this is what he says. Time originates from Nowhere House in Never Alley, which is kind of quite clever, really. And one of the actors, or one of the characters in the story, at one point says this phrase, and I want to finish with that today to keep this short. It's like there is an epidemic. People are consumed by the time they don't have. Now let's just ponder that for a moment, because that's really, really profound. Because that's what we're doing, isn't it? We are worrying about the time we don't have. So we are spending time worrying about time. That's kind of crazy, isn't it? So just take that one with you for this week. And if you can't find the time and the interest, of course, go on YouTube and watch Momo, or get the book out, because there's some really profound things about time in that. So wishing you all the time you want. for this week. Till next time, bye for now.